So this is a bit of a new video that we're doing. So a new game's just come out called BitCraft, and we're just going to have a look at the trailer just to see what it looks like. We have looked into it a little bit, but we thought we'd just take a look and just do a commentary. I like the art style. The art style's quite nice.
Yeah, I really love the art style. Also the character design between the contrast between black and white with blue eyes looks very interesting.
Right, so there's going to be town building then. Vehicles, so I'm going to assume maybe there's going to be different types of boats. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's so nice. So weather effects are definitely going to be a thing.
I wonder if there'll be, well, hopefully, as it's meant to be an MMO, there's going to be different clothing and stuff as well.
Okay, so possibly an end game thing, a
Maybe.
beacon, maybe. I have to already say I absolutely love the character designs, especially the I presume some sort of traveler. I'm unsure if that's actually a playable, but the character with 6 eyes with
the one that was
the
holding
necklace.
The book, yeah. The one on the right also seems to be a smaller character as well. So I think that's going to be like an AI. To be honest, I don't think that's going to be playable. Right. So just moving over to the website. If we scroll down a bit, it says build towns. So, forget the static worlds of traditional MMORPGs. You build your own towns in BitCraft. Build up your town of a small village into a global economic hub of trade. Construct a mountain fortress to protect your valuables and minerals. So it mentions protect your valuables. So is that suggesting there's going to be enemy AI or even PvP? But they have mentioned on their Discord that there wouldn't be, so that's quite interesting.
Yeah, so that's going to be possibly some sort of hostile entities because they were mentioning briefly about the lore. They didn't go into detail of it, but they mentioned that there is lore, so that possibly means that we are going to have some sort of opponents, wildlife coming at us.
Obviously, there's going to be the basic because they said there's. I think they said somewhere there's going to be hunting. So obviously, there's going to be deers, rabbits, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, basic food resources probably.
So the character design on that I think is quite cool. I mean, it's quite feline, right?
Mm-hmm. I also give a magical vibe with how the eyes lit up instead of like blinking. They look like they don't like have a host per se.
I think they're more like a golem.
Yeah, like a golem.
Construct. Yeah. Right, so silly part there that I'm gonna have to add is there's clearly gonna be emotes. Okay, so they're chopping down those trees, right?
Yeah.
And he's picking it up. Now I'm not sure if this is just for the trailer or if this is something that happens in game, but clearly there's going to be obviously physics for different things. But having to pick up the logs, that's going to make stuff a lot longer to build things.
Yeah, I'm getting like a forest type of vibe. So you will probably have to cut down resources, then bring them to your base where you want to build them. And I can see that they are using a lot of logs, a little bit thinner, not really twigs, but like, a thinner version. So maybe saw technology might be a thing. A lumberjack.
Saw technology. Is that the official term?
Come on. What else do you call the saw of the lumberjack?
Do you mean an axe?
No. I mean like the. Never mind. You're bullying me.
Shut up. So in the bottom of there as well, there's also logs tied together, and I'm not sure if that's meant to just be a pile or if that's like similar to what you said, the forest, where they had those carts that they pushed around.
True.
Not entirely sure. Also in the background there's obviously bushes for berries and stuff. But moving on to the next one, which was fishing. So this doesn't appear to be like the old style of Minecraft. Sorry, it doesn't appear. So instead it seems like when they go fishing, the fish actually have to go to it rather than you cast out into a river and then suddenly there's a random chance you'll catch something. So it could be, that could mean in-depth fishing, which would be nice. That's a nice change because most games don't actually have that.
Yeah. The exclamation mark would be...
Say that again?
Exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Stop bullying my English. Yeah. That would be a nice indicator on when to actually pull back.
Yeah, it could be. Or that could be an AI. Again, because that seems like a quest giver sort of thing. Okay, so the building now. This is the interesting one. So it looks like you have to... Oh, and there's mining in the background as well. So, yeah. So you have to actually build the structures, which is nice. Like the frame, and then build everything over the top. Banners, so that would suggest that there's going to be custom banners.
Hopefully that would be very nice.
Yeah, however, one thing I'm a little bit worried about is all those houses and structures look very much the same. So I'm wondering if they're pre-built structures and not handmade.
Yeah,
which would really, really suck, especially in an open world like this.
Yeah.
Not
It's
not
not a world ending. It's not a world ending situation. It just takes a little bit away of the creativity.
Yeah, because if you notice on the right, there's that classic sort of rope stick thing where you put resources in and then build it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's also seems to be someone on a table in the background. Is that wearing purple? So that could be a trader's. Maybe you can get traders so you don't have to travel back to spawn each time.
That would be interesting.
Towers, I'm assuming that's going to be used for seeing prey. Because, again, they mentioned there wasn't going to be PvP, or at least that there may not be at the beginning. So having a watchtower seems a bit silly to have. So maybe that's them being unsure.
Unless, again,
or
coming back to the hunting, if there is going to be hostile AI like bears or wolves that would come
creatures
for your livestock, because noting that you have a small pen-like structure on the left, it's
maybe taming animals.
Yeah,
or
maybe tamed animals. So if you have chickens, you would have like foxes and wolves possibly trying to get to them. Who knows?
Yeah. Also in the background again, there's another boat, and that also has a banner on it from a different group.
Yeah.
Right, so there's clearly a day-night cycle as well.
Yeah. I do have to say that the day and night cycle looks very beautiful. The night sky looks absolutely stunning.
So I think that massive... Oh, okay, so here's the boat scene. So that person in the background's carrying a crate. So again, that's pretty good. So that means that there may be actual trading. Also, I think that the guy that the character on the boat is speaking to is wearing a wolf headdress. So that's wolves confirmed, I guess, already. There's effects in the ocean as well. So waves and everything. So sorry, back to what I was saying before about the pillar. That could be either, as you said earlier, like the goal to get to, or that could be like an event, like something random happens if they did a season or something.
Also, depending on what sort of lore they're going to go for, it could also be that they could be potentially some sort of lore outposts where you get important information, possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe like who knows, endgame resources,
Yeah, it could be. So
mythical
moving
creatures.
past. Yeah. So now he's in the desert, the character. So obviously you've got cacti or cactuses. Hopefully there'll be different building resources there. Because as they mentioned on the website, they're becoming an economic powerhouse. That would suggest that different regions have different things to trade with other people.
True.
So hopefully that's... it also shows different biomes, so there's probably going to be, let's be honest, swamp, the regular forest that you start in, desert, winter, maybe seasons. Already spoken about those two. Here's an interesting one. This massive, system of massive rocks coming out the ground, mountains,
Oh yeah.
and he's climbing the rope. So that, unless that's already there, and it's just like a thing to get to, or it could mean that you may have to shoot something up there. I'm not sure.
Oh, it would be cool to have the, what are they called?
Harpoons,
No, they have
grappling hooks,
they have a proper term for it.
grappling hooks.
Grappling hooks.
So let's go to the website again. Just scroll down. So, procedural landscape. So it's going to be a one server, procedurally generated world. So I'm going to assume it's going to be like Minecraft, where the more you explore, the more you unlock. Oh, that's interesting. I've actually, if you go to the second image down,
Yeah.
procedural landscapes, look at the terrain. It's all hexagons.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well.
So I think that's how they're going to do it. Yeah, all the building structures are like that as well. So that's interesting. Also, wooden walls there, and I think that's a furnace.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's smelting.
There's a small furnace right there.
Yeah, so smelting. So your towns need leadership and structure. Play the politics and climb the ladder to the top. Become the sovereign of your own town. Or watch your friends, punish your enemies. Now that's suggesting PvP again.
Possibly not PvP. Well, I would imagine that PvP is going to be an aspect of in some way. But I can lure possible hostile NPCs are possibly going to be a thing, since lore was mentioned. Also, I'm not sure, but if you look at the at small floaty fella on the become leader section, that wasn't featured in the trailer, was it?
No, it wasn't. So I think that's just going to be like your partner that flies around with you.
Yeah, possibly a personal partner or a guide of some sort.
It has a skill system which lets players master their skills and practice them. So there'll be people that are good at farming, fishing, that sort of stuff. They build up experience as they play, which is good. I like that sort of thing. So goes beyond. So BitCraft goes beyond exploring, crafting, trading, farming, and skilling. Though players can choose to work together to tame the wilderness and create impressive towns and cities elsewhere in the world. They can even unite cities to build empires across the continent and oceans. At these levels, BitCraft becomes deeply social and a strategic game. Now, again, when people mention strategic, that's just immediately for me means PvP. I'm a PvP whore, apparently.
I know.
So I don't know. I don't think this. See, they mentioned again no PvP, but I think what they're going to end up doing is they'll add PvP, but it will be everyone at the beginning when you join. It's PvE. You join a town, still PvE, but if your town declares war against another town, then those two factions become PvP against each other. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So you could have Empire versus Empire, which would be very interesting. I mean, other than the fact that we noticed on their alpha page that they spelled something wrong. So they
oh yeah,
instead of Arc Survival Evolved, they had Arc Combat Evolved, which is I think they were playing Halo or something because it's Halo Combat Evolved and Ark Survival Evolved. So that was interesting. But I think they fixed that now since I mentioned
they
it.
already fixed that. So that was something funny though.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I think that's everything, right?
Yeah, I think we gathered everything that we have at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, we'll keep an eye on it, and we could make another video if more stuff comes out.
Yeah, especially since we have already applied for the alpha, so
so fingers
pre-alpha.
crossed.
So fingers crossed.
So anyway, we thought we'd just make this video very quickly, just because it's just come out. We thought we'd give our quick feedback. So yeah, we may do more videos like this. So if you like this sort of thing, just say, and we'll do more of it.
Yeah.
So I'm Clack. So bye, and this is Shad.
I'm Sad Serious, and bye. Have a good day.
Bye.